Fruit lovers, hi. Okay, it's Colin here, and we've got some. It's a real treat today. There's three fruits that are my fantastic favourites in all the world, and have been like that for many years: watermelon, mangoes, and pawpaw. Okay, when I was growing up, pawpaw, we didn't really see a lot of papaya, which is the pink flesh, but we did see a lot of pawpaw, and I guess the only way that I can describe pawpaw to you is, and I have lived in France, is being in France. The French always say that if a cheese has a really strong odor, um, and I could be a little bit French with this hat on today, but if it has a strong odor, normally the taste of a cheese with a nice wine is fantastic. Well, I can say pawpaw, if it has a fragrance and a smell, sometimes it's not such a nice smelling odor, if you like, but if it has this odor, and I always saw this when I was growing up, especially if it had a strong odor, this was something that's really nice in the taste of the fruit. The stronger the odor, the taste of the fruit. So I can only really compare it to, a cheese in France, as they say. So we have pawpaw today. I'm going to, it's the yellow flesh, definitely the papaya, and the papaya comes from a lot of tropical, from Asia and Tahiti and North Australia in the tropics. But definitely the papaya doesn't have the same odor as the pawpaw. And the same family, very similar in fruits, different textured. The papaya is more, it's a pinky yellowy flavour, where the pawpaw definitely is yellow, and a strong yellow. And we can look at the same things in picking and knowing when to cut the pawpaw, as in definitely weight. Weight is always a good indication, because it tells me that the flesh, the fruit, is really nice and thick. So, this pawpaw has a good weight. Definitely an indication, like papaya, is you can press around the top here. You can see marks, as in the fruit is starting to ripen. And definitely it's an indication when we're soft around the top here that the pawpaw is ready to cut. So I'm going to cut this now. We'll keep it steady on the table. Normally I start at the top here and place the knife right through the top and run it right through. Turn it around, and there it is there. Okay, so as I said to you, you can see the flesh, the thickness of the flesh here is really nice. This is a good indication that the pawpaw is tasty, is ripened naturally. You can see that the color in here is a very yellow, which is pawpaw, and I'm sure this is a really nice fruit to eat. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to take the seeds out of here. I'll show you a couple of ways that we can cut this. So basically we can scoop these seeds out. Now there's a couple of things that I normally like here when I'm eating a pawpaw, and I can have this with breakfast yogurt. It can be great as a dessert, but what I'll show you is just a couple of ways that this can be really nice and easy to eat and enjoy. So okay, as well as the papaya, people say you can eat the seeds and they're quite peppery. I don't really like the seeds myself, but it is possible to eat them. Okay, so basically what we're going to do here is I'm just going to cut this into slices so I can hold it nice and firm on the table. Run the knife through these slices here and just basically cut. Now we can take off this piece at the top here if you want to just make it. There we go. Okay. And so there's pieces that can go really nicely into a plate. I can also, I'll just take this little piece off here, and I can also cut with the knife here and bring that right to the end, cut it down there, put it on the table, and cut this into pieces, and it can go into a fruit salad. So it's nice and easy. The other way that I like to use this as well is I can scoop out these pieces and take it right back to the skin. You can see these pieces just come out nice and easily. This little bit of fibre in here is fine to eat. You can take that right back into pieces like this as well. Take all of this out of here. Tip a spoonful of yogurt into here and have this as a nice little breakfast snack. Okay, so I'm going to taste this. I'm sure this is a really nice looking and tasty paw paw, and I can bet this is something really nice to eat. You'll enjoy this, and you can see by the consistency and the texture, it's got to be nice. So here we go. That is so good. I've got to have another piece. That is really, really nice. Enjoy.